I'm not turning it back on. Now, if you guys don't know who Moist Critical is and you've been living under a rock, this guy's been streaming for fucking ever. He's been streaming and doing YouTube forever. I've seen clips of this video. It's like he's talking about how much money he's made over YouTube and social media over his time, and how I think he's turning off all monetization aspects of his socials. So we're gonna watch this. This is I hear this is pretty crazy. Let's get into it.
I'd like to let you all know I've been actively working on my Mickey Mouse impression, so please let me know your thoughts. Pluto! So with that out of the way, I'm going to show you all of my analytics from my lifetime of being on YouTube and almost a decade of being on Twitch.
So 10 years, right? He's one of the biggest personalities in the entire game, right? I haven't seen it. I'm gonna guess that Twitch is gonna be significantly lower than YouTube. He posts often on YouTube. I think he posts like once a day on multiple channels. So, jeez, I think his YouTube's probably gonna be like 15 million, and his Twitch might be like 3. This is my guess. That's my guess. If we're wrong, we'll find out.
Now, the reason for this is, a week ago I made a video called I'm Turning It Off, and in that video I'm explaining why I'm disabling any and all means of people having the ability to donate money to me. No more super chats, no more YouTube memberships, for all intents and purposes, no more bits on Twitch. I say all intents and purposes because you can't actually fully disable that on Twitch. Once you start streaming on there, you're fucking shackled to the bits ecosystem. It cannot be turned off. So I made the minimum so high that no one can pay it, hopefully, and actively discouraging people from subbing on Twitch as well. Any and all avenues where people could just give me...
So I feel like that for a creator of his size, that's so difficult though, right? Because if he's streaming on Twitch, obviously Twitch is going to roll ads no matter what. He turns the ads... I don't know if you can turn the ads off at that level. I think you can. But at the same time, I feel like Twitch, no matter what, is going to push ads on his channel. So I feel like no matter what, you can't stop people from subbing because people are going to want to sub to get rid of the ads. Or if you use, what's it called? Twitch Turbo. Can't you only put it 2 ads a minute? I don't know. I have ads completely off.
I am
So
just putting the kibosh on.
But I feel like
done this a long...
But I feel like at a creator that's his size, Twitch does not care if you turn the ads off. They're just going to run the ads anyways because your audience is so large and they can make an exorbitant amount of money off of it no matter what.
Long time ago, but better late than never. Might as well get the farty sharded now. The reason is super simple. I would much rather you keep your money. Use it for yourself or use it for things you deem important, whether it's charitable causes or what have you. But just stop forking it over to me. Now, since posting that video, there's been a lot of questions and even somewhat of a pushback from other streamers about how, like, this sets a bad precedent where it, like, starts to shame other streamers if they don't follow my footsteps here. Let me be clear. I'm not trying to make a rallying cry here. I'm not your dad. You do what you want with your own streams. Keep donations and subs on out the wazoo forever. I don't care. That's your prerogative. This was just my own personal decision. Obviously, that wasn't like the most prevalent take or anything, but it is a conversation I saw stirring about after
I can see how that's a problem though. Like, once the cat's out of the bag, and there's like a set number that some people have like in their brain that like, oh, this is how much this person's making, so by association, this person's making this much, and they're still begging for money. I think like the biggest example of that is Kai Cenat and how the Dirty 30. I know you guys have heard of the Dirty 30, that nasty ass fucking segment during his subathon, the Mafiathon 3, where he said, I'm gonna be showering, but to incentivize you guys to subscribe to me, every X amount of subs will make me more dirty in the shower. I think that's some loser shit, personally. I understand he's trying to like break a record and all that shit, but I think that's corny as fuck, personally. And when you bring shit up like this, it's kind of a humbling and scaring thing for creators in the space, because it's like, oh well, um, people are gonna think of me differently because maybe I'm on my way to being near moist size, or I'm bigger than moist, or like maybe I'm like tiers lower than moist, but you know what I mean? It's like, now do I have to feel bad for making the money that I'm making on social media? It's I think can cause a pretty decent dilemma.
Posted that video because there are some streamers that believe that normal people having the ability to give them money helps them feel included in the community, part of the crew, part of the ship, and it's like integral to the streaming experience to be able to like sub and donate and things like that. I've never really shared that perspective. I've always viewed streaming as content that you are providing to viewers for free, and if someone's nice enough to toss you a doubloon, you tip your fedora saying, "Holly jolly, thanks for the Reddit gold, kind stranger," and move on. But it's not an obligation, and no one should feel like they need to be able to give you money to be included in the community.
From what he just said, how it makes you feel more included in the community. I agree with that take, where it's like, I do this primarily for free, right? Like, this is a free thing that you guys can do. If you get entertainment out of it, you do. If you don't, you don't. That doesn't mean I deserve compensation for it. That doesn't mean I deserve anything out of it. I'm just doing this for fun because I enjoy it. Now, if you want to do that, that's your choice. I think it's a nice thing to be rewarded for the time that I've spent trying to entertain. But also, like, personally, it feels grody at times. Getting large donations, I'm not a fan of it. Like, oh, just give me money. Like, I understand that there's an idea. It's like an exchange, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just a dude, you know? So I 100% understand where he's coming from here.
That feels very parasocial to me. But that
Exactly my point. It's like, me donating makes me closer to you is also like a weird thing to me, because it's like I don't know. It just is a strange feeling.
That's just my own view on it. But what I will tell you, breaking the magician's code here, there is no top streamer that needs your financial support to put food on the table or continue providing those streams for you. Also, the bulk of a streamer's income comes from ads in the first place. Anyway, though, I think this stems from people just not really knowing how much money a top streamer can make on Twitch, for example. So, let me show you my analytics from my lifetime on Twitch. Now, Twitch analytics are a little wonky here on the back end, so I wasn't able to just set the date range from 2017 to 2025 because it would just freeze.
So this is what August to September. When is this? Oh, I see. Wait, what?
It would just have a conniption. I bet the Twitch HQ, a server, just fucking caught flame with me trying to do that, so I had to break it up into chunks. So in 2017 is when I really started like actually streaming on Twitch. I had dabbled in 2016, but it wasn't until 2017 where I got like partnered and everything. So from 2017 to 2019, wow. I made $55,500 for those 2 years. And I wasn't full.
Okay. This is a average not average. This is a above average salary in the United States. And he earned that over 2 years, streaming 614 hours. I think that's really good, right? This is great to do. The first 2 years, I feel like, is more of like an experimental stage for creators. This is crazy though. That's a crazy number.
Streaming at this point or anything. It was just a bit of goofing around, having some fun, and it brought in $55,500. From 2019 to 2021 is when I took it a lot more seriously. As you can see, my time streamed went from 600 hours on the 2 years to 3,600 hours, and I made $1.2 million for those 2 years, and this was...
Holy shit. Wow. So how I view money a lot of the times is the average human in their lifetime needs about $1.8 million to survive, right? and to be considered a successful, right? $1.8 million, or it's like 1.4. This in a 2-year span is diabolical. Unbelievable amounts of wealth here, right? But also he sacrificed 3,602 hours of his time.
Before my Twitch.
Oh, man. This is wild.
Contract, so the only ads that were running on my stream were like the pre-roll ads, or the ones that Twitch would insert themselves. So this was still without ads, by the way. $1.2 million. Almost 1.3. Then I got a Twitch contract which necessitated a certain amount of ads. 3 minutes of ad time per hour. And from 2021 to basically 2025, I made $4.1 million. And to those astute observers amongst you with those keen peepers, you might notice that my subscriptions are less than half of what they were for the previous 2-year period. So even though I have
when my gifted sub runs out, do I lose the emotes? Yes.
less subs across these 3 years than I did for the previous 2, I still made significantly more. And that is because of ads. Ads are the breadbasket to streamers. That is the jelly to the peanut butter sandwich that is streaming. And keep in mind, these numbers here, the 4.1, the 1.2, those don't even include brand deals or sponsorships. And I didn't have any like ancillary donations, but a lot of streamers do through like Streamlabs for like text-to-speech, stuff like that. So that doesn't include any of those other means of making money through the medium. This is solely through just Twitch itself. And I think something important to mention, contrary to popular belief, I am not a top streamer. I am also not even a full-time streamer, and I haven't been for over a year.
I'm not doing the push-ups till the video's done. Relax.
Year and a half. So my 2025
I'll do them,
earnings,
though.
I didn't really put them here. It's about 100K. So another thing to add to the total here. But I'm not even a full-time streamer anymore, and I haven't been a top 20 streamer probably since the fucking Among Us boom. You know, back in the prehistoric internet age now. Like the...
Dude. How, like... See, this is unbelievable, right? Like... Obviously, I think that Moist's content's incredible. I think that he's very entertaining. I think he's very funny. I think that he creates awesome things. But I think to earn that amount of money doing anything is unbelievable. Like, this is like enough... That's generational wealth. Right? I mean, like, this is off of 2 years. Let me go back to the graph. Or excuse me, 3. This is incredible. You guys can't even see it. Hold on, my camera's just fucking not where it should be. This is unbelievable. Is it smart to fake a Patrick Mahomes signature and sell a mini habit? No, the feds will burst down your door. That's a federal crime. Anyways, $4.1 million. $4.1 million. This can last 3 to 4 generations of a average middle class American's life, and he made that in 3 years. Just think about that for a second, and like. He didn't even monetize it fully. That's the crazy part. He was running three minutes of ads an hour, right? He didn't fully monetize his advertisement. It's unbelievable. This is the breadbasket that so many people on this platform are chasing, and they feel like it. No matter what, if they put time in it, they just press the go live button. They'll end up like this, but it's more than that. He had to, you had to get lucky. He had to make good YouTube videos. Like I found out through his YouTube videos of him reacting to things, and unbelievable, right? Jinxie runs 12 ads. Oh, dude, Jinxie makes Joe has told me Jinxie's making $50,000 a day, and I 100% believe it. I see. Like, I personally don't know him. I personally haven't asked. I think it's unreal how much money there is in this content creation thing. And I think that the competition to get to a point like this, where you're making $4.1 million is ever increasing no matter what. Jinxie leaked his revenue for the week a little bit ago, and it was $400,000 a week. Is that true? $400,000 at my current salary for my job, and I work in surgery. I would consider myself a middle-class American. I'd have to work 9 years before taxes to make that much, and he's making it in a week streaming, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Or 8 years, excuse me. Like, last year he made probably made upwards of 10 million. I would guess. Who, Jinxie? Oh, definitely. His viewership was even higher than it is now. Like, if we go here, hello. Oh, this is me, by the way. Hello. Top live channels. It's fucking. Let's look him up, right? Jinxie. Right? That's how you spell it? No? How do you spell it? J-Y-N... What is it? X-Z-Y. Jinxie. Let's see. All time. This is like his biggest... Oh, Jesus, man. Holy moly, dude. This month of February, guys, in this month, he probably made $10 million. $10 million, I would probably say. How many hours has he streamed at this point? Yeah, like, wow. Wow. Let's see. February of 24. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Peak viewers, 200,000. Average viewer gain. Where is it? Average viewers. Average viewers in 2024. February. Wait, Chris is live? Let me see.
A few moments later.
Game for a while, and yet this is still a crazy amount of money, where there is no reason I should be taking money from just normal people working normal everyday jobs. It just doesn't feel right to me. Streaming is the easiest job there is. Hot take, I know, sorry, that was a blistering, scalding magma that I just spewed out there, but it is just the truth. I sit in swamp ass for a few hours every day, well, at least I used to when I was a full-time streamer, playing games, or just yapping. Now compare that Weenie Hut Jr. routine to a normal person who is actually working their ass off every single day in a 9-to-5 environment, grinding in the hopes of chasing the American dream, and then they'll come, maybe turn on my stream and donate a couple of dollars to me. And it just doesn't sit right with me taking that kind of money, given what I've made from all of this. And I really should have just stopped this a long time ago, especially considering this is just the Twitch side of things. I told you, I'm going to show you my YouTube earnings, so be ready, because here it is! Huge
Oh! What the fuck? $36 million, huh? Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. So his channel has been popping off, right? And it's been popping off for how long? What is this? August 2019 to 2025. Now think of people. Oh man, think of PewDiePie. Think of Markiplier. Think of Jacksepticeye. Think of Mr. Beast. Think of Jake Paul, Logan Paul, ISO Speed. I can't even fathom how much Speed is worth. He's the biggest content creator in the world. This is unbelievable, man. What do you do with this amount of money? How much do you think Mr. Beast is worth? He's a billionaire. He's a 100% a billionaire. I think Festivals puts him in that upper echelon, and how he talks about how he invests all the money from his YouTube videos. He can invest the money made from YouTube into other videos because he has Festivals to support himself for the rest of his life.
Number.
Anyways, let's continue.
Amount of money. From starting this channel in 2007 all the way until today, I have made $35.8 million. I never even imagined that amount of money was possible to earn without just being born rich. I have said from day one, I got incredibly lucky.
But this is an incredible thing, and it's an incredible opportunity for people, and that's why so many people are chasing this grabbing at straws to try and become this size. But I feel, man, I don't know.
Of money.
Unreal.
Starting this channel in 2007
Unreal.
all the way until today, I have made $35.8 million. I never even imagined that amount of money was possible to earn without just being born rich. I have said from day one, I got incredibly lucky. I will never be able to put into words just how lucky I got with all of this shit here. I'm not special. I got lucky. I have always said that, and I still believe that to this day. Now, something I saw a lot of people asking after the video I made about turning off all the donation stuff is how much money I'm leaving on the table. And while
this is just from ads? $35 million fucking dollars from ads? Like the donos, sure, right? Like that's a lot of money, but that's over six years at his size. Charlie is one of the best internet influencers to earn this kind of money, though, to be fair. I 100,000% agree. I think that people, okay. Now, this may sound biased because he's my friend. He is my real-life friend. I think him. I think Joe, my friend Joe, are probably two of the people, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. I mean, but we've already kind of seen how their lives have turned out afterward. I think that he has employed his friends and family and paid for them to live. Yeah, like I think what's great is that he has this amount of money, right? And he's not fiending for more, right? He's not clawing to try and stay relevant and I have to. Because at this point, it's just for the love of the game, right? Like, what does he have to worry about? He has to worry about his health, the people he loves, and the things that he enjoys doing. Money's out the window. He's never gonna have to worry about that for the rest of his life, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
It's kind of hard to show it on Twitch considering both subs and bits are technically still on, even though I discourage both and have bits at a point where I don't think it's even possible to use them. I still can't get like a hard number on what's like gone now or anything like that, but on YouTube I can show you directly. So with memberships and supers /
unreal,
gifts,
man.
I made over $1 million. Keep in mind, I've only had those things enabled for about a year. That was $1 million in a year from just normal people donating it to me. Again, that just doesn't fucking sit right with me.
Jeez, man.
Now I know there are plenty of streamers and YouTubers that have significantly more money than me and have subs and donations on and whatever. I don't care. Like I said, this is not me trying to lead some kind of revolution here where all of them turn it off. It's their choice to make. I wanted to explain fully why I don't want normal people just giving me their money anymore at all. Also, to be honest, I think just full goatseeing, showing how much streaming slash YouTubing can make, just showing you the full, unedited, raw numbers, is probably helpful for normal people so they can see how much money is in this space, because I think there's often so many question marks from people wondering how much does a streamer or YouTuber make. They'll either say like they're making billions of dollars or they're making nothing. There's never like an in-between because there's never any like really hard numbers to look at. So I think something like this can be helpful for that, especially because over the years I've noticed there's been a multitude of creators that have come out and tried to like underplay how well off they are financially. They believe it could be somewhat of a brand risk where if they are perceived as being someone that's very rich, well, maybe their audience wouldn't like them as much because they're no longer relatable. This is something I've seen here and there over the years from a bunch of different creators, and I just find it a bit disingenuous. So hopefully something like this can help show that if someone is in like the top sphere of YouTube or Twitch, they are very, very well off financially. Anyway, though, if you add both of these numbers up, I've made a total of $41.3 million. But that's not to say that's what I have. Now, I do live in Florida, which means there is no individual income tax. Big time Florida W right there. And I know, I'm big time gushing grannies, Florida glazer. I've lived here my whole life. And that is something very nice about it. But it's not to say that the tax man comes in gentle with the lube. He still goes whole hog raw. It is still brutal when the tax man comes a-knockin'. He'll blow up your guts. And that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Obviously, a good chunk instantly goes to taxes. There's also like salaries for the people that I pay on my team, other expenses, and also for the first 4 to 5 years of me earning money through my YouTube channel, I donated every single dollar to charity. So while I may have earned $41 million over the course of my time online, I don't have nearly that much. But I still have more money than I will ever know what to fully do with. And I actually thought it would be kind of fun to go through like a deep dive on what it looks like. You know, taxes, expenses, all that kind of thing, to see how it all breaks down. But maybe that's a topic best left for a different video. So for now, I'll probably just conclude it here. Hopefully this was insightful. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
Wow.